Okay, so in this video, we're going to go over the 3 types of agencies I would start in 2023 if I had to start again. Now, no, on this list, I will not be including short form, although that is what I do. But I keep hearing that the agency space or the SMMA space is an extremely saturated market, and no, you're just not looking in the right places. So these are 3 agencies that I feel have the most potential for this year. Number 1, appointment setting. Now, I know you've probably heard this and you probably think, you've heard this so many times, it's got to be saturated. But no, there are still niches who aren't being contacted about this and who you can go and dominate. Now, when I mean a low niche, I mean a really low niche. You could be an appointment setter for a starting record label, or help get clients for your local gardener. With appointment setting, there are always going to be businesses who are looking for it. Now, how exactly would you do this? Now, there's inbound and there's outbound. With inbound, what you want to do is you want to build up their social platforms and have the leads come to them, or set up advertising for them. But with that, you cannot always guarantee that you're going to get meetings from it. And also, with advertising, if you are just a beginner to it, it might seem really hard and intimidating. Now, the other one is outbound. This is where you go and find the clients, whether it's through cold DMing, cold emailing, or just any other form of cold outreach. And what you would do is you would lead them through a message sequence that you write and have optimized, hopefully through testing, and eventually convert them into paying customers for your clients. Now, if you were to do this, one thing you should make sure you focus on is what your conversion rates actually are. So your first conversion rate you want to focus on is your DM to reply, how many people reply out of all of your DMs, and that will help you determine whether you're sending the right DMs, whether you need to send it. And then you also want to work out how many of those actually turn into clients, because then you can estimate the volume of the outreach and the budget of the project and make your customer more money. Next is high ticket closing. In the growing world of agencies like my own, not all of the owners want to be the ones who get on the call and sell to the leads. What your job will be, as long as you know and understand sales or are learning sales, is to convert that lead that you're on call with into a client with your knowledge of their offer. Now, a couple things you would want to keep in mind. 1, just general psychology and emotional awareness, knowing what their body language is saying, being able to look at them on that call and know whether they're leaning towards no, leaning towards yes. It's a hard thing to master, and at the start you should definitely not really charge for it, especially if you're just building on your skills. But once you do actually get into it and you do close for high ticket products, you can earn up to 10 to 15%. And I've seen people who are hiring closers for 10 to 15% for products that are about 20 to 25 grand, meaning per close, you will be making about £2,000, £2,500. And now, depending on how many meetings you have a day or a week, you can make quite a lot of money. The hard part of this, though, will be getting yourself out there. So with this, it will be best to A, build a brand, and B, practice your skills. Okay, and finally, the final agency I would start in 2023. Now, I actually see this one on the rise. It's rising quite fast. So if you want to get into the game for this, I would get in the game now. Is a no-code SaaS for a specific niche. You need to find out what these people need to keep track of, maybe different functionality that they might need, and turn it into a software for them. And using platforms like Bubble or Softer, you can make that happen. And if you pair that with something like Zapier or Make, you can build out a back end for that as well. Now, usually you can charge monthly for this service wherever you host it, and later sell it on as a business. But as I said, I don't know much about this myself, and I would definitely start now because I see so many people starting to do it. Alright, thank you for watching. If you liked it and you got ideas from it, then please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.